الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين محمد بن عبد الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ثم أما بعد. Just want to tell you my feelings, how good I feel being here with you. This is the best of the years that I have at ISI ever since I came back, having this prayer take place with all of us, because I feel like we can really get a message across. We can really get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we can really benefit from being here, improving our character, getting closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and earning knowledge. That's number one. Number two, I mentioned at Dhuhr, after Dhuhr, that the best worship is to follow the Sunnah. And I explained why. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam loved something from this world called tib, perfume. He loved that. And who doesn't? Raise your hand if you don't like perfume. Everyone. Why? Because it's natural. Everyone is inclined to like it. Everyone likes good smell and hates bad smell. That's natural. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also gave us things that if we use it wrong, it becomes haram. And one of those things is perfume. And when we talk about perfume, I'm going to tell you a story and then go from there. Abu Hurairah, who doesn't know Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu? He is number one Sahaba who related so many ahadith, over 4,000 hadith from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who used to not have anything, dedicated all of his life to just listen to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. One time he was with another companion walking, a woman passed by. Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, he said, إِلَىٰ أَيْنَ تَذْهَبِينَ يَا أَمَةَ الْجَبَّارِ. Look at this word, look at the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala he used, Jabbar. Jabbar is the one who can really punish. Where are you going, O slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala al-Jabbar? قالت إلى المسجد. The man or the companion radiallahu anhu with Abu Hurairah قال, I smelled perfume from her. I never smelled better than that in my life. Pay attention to smelled, not what kind of perfume. Smelled. So Abu Hurairah addressed her with one of the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that shows power, that makes you submit, that makes you pay extra attention. It's not like, where you going, sister? The slave of the most merciful. That's not the right place for that. The place here is to make the person afraid from breaking the orders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So she said to the masjid, wow, nice place, excellent place. Your mind tells you, you go into the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you need to smell good. قال وَلِمَ تَطَيَّبْتِ. Why did you wear perfume? قالت للمسجد. She said, I'm going to the masjid, I'm going to the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I want to smell good when I pray. قال Allah. It's like telling her, you swear? She said, Allah. قال Allah. One more time. قالت Allah. It's like, well, I swear, that's my intention for the masjid. not to attract attention, not to do anything else, but to look good and smell good for the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. قال فإني سمعت حبي. I heard my most beloved, who is he? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam say, he commanded her, he said, من تطيبت للصلاة أو من تطيبت للمسجد فلا تقبل لها صلاة حتى ترجع وتغتسل غسل الجنابة. Very powerful hadith. Any woman who wears perfume and goes to the masjid to pray, not only her salah will not be accepted, but she will not, her salah, the future salah, will not be accepted unless she goes back home and showers, does ghusl. Scary, right? Why? Because Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, أيما امرأة خرجت أو أيما امرأة استعطرت فخرجت ليجد ريحها الرجال فهي زانية. Any woman who wears perfume and goes out so men smell it, she committed a form of fornication. You know why? Because eyes commit zina, looking, and ears commit zina, listening, and hands commit zina, touching, and legs commit zina, walking. So what did she do? She wore perfume. What happens with that perfume? The man smells it. What does the man do? Looks. What happens when he looks? Committed zina. Who made him look? Her. What does she get? Equal. If you show something good, don't you get equally good? And if you show something bad, equally bad. That is the understanding. Look what Prophet Muhammad said. طيب الرجال ما خفي لونه وظهر ريحه. The perfume for men is the perfume that has no color and smells, and the smell spreads. وطيب النساء ما ظهر لونه وخفي ريحه. The complete opposite. The color has color but no smell. What does that mean, no smell, ya Sheikh? It means it smells good to yourself. Not a smell that goes out when you walk by, the trace follows you with that smell. That is haram, and that is what meant your salah is not accepted if you have it until you go home and shower. Then your salah will be accepted. The scary part in this is a lot of people misunderstand that. Because one brother told me one time, I was coming to the masjid and he was like close proximity with sisters and they stink. This is his wording. I told him, number one, brother, you should not be going from where the sisters go. Number two, you should not have that close proximity. One of the companions said, I would rather paint myself with hot boiling oil than get in a close proximity with a woman where I can smell her. That's what I call faith. And that's what I call people who really want to abide and follow the rules. So the danger in this is you can wear the perfume. It's obvious from the hadith. But a perfume that you smell good, if another girl would talk to you so close to you, she would smell that you smell good. But someone from a distance will not smell that. Men the opposite. Why men the opposite? Because constantly men are going out, and the fitna in men is not like the fitna in women. But we're having a problem here, right, brother? Men over here don't smell the way the sunnah is supposed to make them smell. Who agree? Raise your hand if you agree. Not from women. Remember the rule. No close proximity. Yes, we know the space and all of that, but we do what we can. Raise your hand if you think that men, we should, where's the brother Diwan? Brother Diwan, do you think we should have some bottles of perfume and spray the students as they walk in?
Yeah.
For the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I know that you do sports and you play and energetic and all of that, but make sure that this is part of Islam, to have high hygiene, showering every morning before you come and after you leave. Not only rewarding, but also it's something that you should do to look good and feel good and smell good. And the good thing about the smell, the perfume, it makes your soul feel good. Angels